I don't know when. I guess that means it's full. If it's coming out here, come close. If it's coming out close there, I guess that means it's full. So, all right, back it up. Oh yeah, that's full. Hey, welcome to 69 Everywhere. My name's Pete and I'm traveling with my girlfriend Steph. We're gonna film everything. We see the number 69 everywhere. It's kind of funny. So we decided to call our channel that. Ridiculous, I know. Careful. So here it is, the beautiful kitchen. This is where you clean your beautiful butt cheeks. This is where I'm also gonna see your beautiful butt cheeks. Here's a quick tour. We have the above cab, we have the couch, we have a dinette table where we can eat dinner, we have a broken door, we got our kitchen, there's a sink and a bunch of dead bugs that Steph was freaking out about, we have a fridge, and then here is the bathroom, and that guy's an idiot. 69 Express. Come on, man. Let's see what kind of power this baby has.
Yeah, right.
It's weird. The gas pedal is like either on or on the floor, and then if you use your toe, it's like extra power. It's weird. Never driven like that. So the first night we headed to a Harvest Host. We spent $100 for a membership, and we're staying at a church. When we pulled up, it was really dark and hard to find spots, but we called the guy and he told us where to go, and then we set up for the night. We're just gonna follow the sun. We're gonna follow the sun until we can't drive anymore. So we got our rice cooking. Right now we're kind of using a lot of wattage. We're using like 300 watts. But what I did was, we have another Jackery battery coming, but that one is 300 watts. And the one we have coming is 1,000 watts. But what I did was I took the, what is it called? Like I guess the shore electricity line or whatever. Ran it through the window straight to the Jackery so we don't have to go up through the floor or anything. And yeah, it can run everything. Mm-hmm. Not for very long because it's only 300 watts. We already used 50% of the battery, but enough to cook dinner. So we're making rice, and then you want
falafel and onion and cucumbers, and feta and tzatziki.
Ooh, that looks bang. So after cooking dinner, we're down to 36%, and we're using 130. I guess just running the fridge, the microwave, which I don't know how to unplug, and all the lights and stuff. But yeah, so we'll probably eat and then turn it off. How's it going?
Watching Bachelor in Paradise.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. So what's going on with that right now?
Well, actually right now we're eating French fries.
So the next day was mostly just driving, and then we stayed at Plainview Farms in Massachusetts. It was an alpaca farm, and that was a crazy experience. We got to hug alpacas and llamas, and the guy was super knowledgeable, and he showed us around and told us everything he knew about alpacas and the underworld of alpaca trading and all this crazy stuff. Honestly, a really cool experience, and that was through Harvest Host as well. So we made sure to buy alpaca slippers and a little stuffed alpaca before we headed into Salem the next day. All right, we got some pan garlic bread.
Yep.
And tri-colored pasta with Alfredo sauce and some spinach.
Definitely
I'm still a little afraid to use the oven, but we'll test it out when we're home. Your Christmas lights? Oh yeah. As we headed into Salem, the streets were really tight, and driving the RV through there was a total headache. But we drove around the whole town, scoped out the scene, checked out the stuff we wanted to see for the day before we parked. Eventually we found parking on a little side street. Look how close it is to the tree. Expert.
A little close.
Expert mode.
Yeah, you are.
So it says residential only parking in October.
But it's November, so.
Yeah.
69.
The modest house in front of you is the oldest in Salem, built in 1675. The Narbonner House is one of America's few surviving middle-class homes from the 17th century. One day we're going to have a house like that with our boat, and our RV will be parked in the driveway too. I got your shirt so you don't fall.
Probably your mom.
Hey, just kidding. I guess she's trying to get the alpaca poop out of her shoes.
So cool. Look at that yacht.
That's what we're gonna get. We're gonna get something like that. And then look into my bag of rocks. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. So once we were done checking out the Witch Museum and the Witch House in Salem, and I bought some magic crystals, we headed over to Cape Cod to check out a replica of the Mayflower, and we checked out Plymouth Rock, which was just a rock that said 1620 in the ground. And then we headed over to the edge of Cape Cod where I got a lobster roll. I looked up the best rated lobster roll in the area, and it brought us to the Lobster Trap restaurant. After I inhaled my lobster roll, we decided to head home. It took us a crazy way straight through New York City, which I was bummed about. I've toured in bands for 15 years, and every single time I've gone through Connecticut and Massachusetts, it always takes me back through New York City on the way back because of height restrictions with the RV. But overall, we love the trip. We love our RV. We definitely need to do some renovations. We're not excited about the shag carpet and the old interior, so we're going to redo that first. We also decided that we need a bigger Jackery battery, so we ordered a 1,000-watt one. It was good that we took it out because we were able to figure out how much water we could use for a couple of days before running out, how much the holding tanks could hold, and what our electronics used as far as electricity. So overall, it was a great first trip, and we loved it. We can't wait to start renovating.